Hibbert with the screen for George. And he connects on the jumper. The screen did the trick. George has got his second bucket of the night. You watch David West work in the post. He has some moves down there.
Yeah, he's got that jump hook, beautiful turnaround jump shot. He also likes to use his strength to kind of knock the defender backwards and shoot that fadeaway jumper.
Morris passes tonight. Excellent D there from George.
That's not how you want to kick off the second half with 3 straight misses.
Hibbert with the screen on Bledsoe. Everly with the ball. Now guarded by Bledsoe. Hibbert inside. He's against Morris. Tries to save it. And so it looks like the Pacers will retain possession here. And let's take this chance to look at some of the perimeter players who aren't afraid to mix it up in the middle either. These are the top rebounding point guards in the league. Eric Bledsoe, 4th.
This is a unique group of players. It's not often we talk about the rebound leaders at the point, but with these guys, it's warranted because of just how well they do it.
You know, it definitely sets them apart from most of the other point guards in the league when you can blast eat like that. They've got a little bit of that big man attitude in them. Battling in the paint when the shot goes up and feeling like they can get some rebounds too.
They get a hand on it. Out of bounds. Suns ball as Phoenix keeps possession.
Kevin, here we can get a good look at Indiana and what kind of numbers they've put up these last 10 games. First in scoring, first in shooting percentage, and they're also #1 in three-point shooting. This is a team that loves to cast up shots from behind the arc.
And the points that they're scoring per game that you talked about is really a result of great offensive execution. And this is a club that works well together. They get great looks, and they'll also score in transition.
And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Donald Sloan's checked in for Patrick Beverly. And so here is Indiana. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. It's stolen by Morris. Right around 3 minutes into the second half to end the drought, and he gets it to go.
No matter who it is, that kind of defense is not going to cut it. Well, the Suns with a huge leap in offensive efficiency last season under Jeff Hornacek. He really wanted them to get rid of the long twos. Instead, he focused on transition and living at the three-point line. That's why Phoenix was so difficult to guard.
Here's Sloan. No good off the back of the rim.
Can't get a much better look than that, though.
Sure can. Not one you'd expect him to miss there.
Here's Thornton. Morris kicks to Green. Thornton dishes to Green. Clock at 6. And he was fouled on the way out. 2 free throws now for him. And Coach Hornacek, very aware of shot efficiency as he was as a player, he said he'd love to show his players their shot charts.
You know, that's a great tool, I think, to help players understand the value of quality shots. It's surprising, but a lot of players aren't really aware of their best spots on the floor. That attention to detail by Coach Hornacek, to me, is impressive because it helps players understand where they can be most effective on the floor.
Yeah, the referees all over that one.
No doubt about it. Clearly a foul. Nothing to argue about there.
Mahimi hits them both. Phoenix calls timeout. They come into this one having outplayed the Magic last game.
And I'll tell you what jumped off the page to me, guys, the firepower off the bench. That's what really, I think, led them to that victory.
Well, it was that energy boost factor, we call it. You can't rely on that kind of scoring coming from the reserves every game, but it was there for them that night.
Well, after 3.5 seasons in Sacramento, Marcus Thornton was traded to the Nets last year and rallied back from what had been his worst season in the NBA. Shot much better in Brooklyn. It seemed to be a good fit playing with that playoff team.
Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east already. We are in December. Look at Indiana. Things going their way so far in this season. Right now, they lead the pack up front in the first spot with the best record. And checking out Miami, sitting directly below them, just 1 spot down.
Looking at Indiana, They've really wasted no time. I mean, they've already shown themselves to be in mid-season form, and you expect that from a team of this caliber.
Yeah, they're a team to be reckoned with, among the very best the league has to offer, and they know it. They play with a lot of confidence.
From the sideline, let's catch up with Doris Burke.
Well, gentlemen, the Pacers head coach Frank Vogel has helped turn this team into a powerhouse. He's had a reputation for positivity, lifting his players up and boosting their confidence. As Paul George put it, coach has no shame in calling you out. If you don't know what you're doing, you're going to get embarrassed. No one wants that, Kevin.
He'll call you out, Doris, that's for sure, thanks. Here's the screen. Sloan passes to Hill. Off target from outside. And from Baton Rouge, played collegiately at LSU.
Some have called him the Bayou Bomber. I like that name because he can fill it up in a hurry, and scoring is certainly what he does best.
Here's Sloan. Nice teamwork to set up the pick play and make the space for the J.
Great job of utilizing that screen and finding space to knock down the jumper. Good basketball.
And he gets it to go. Thornton's got it all tied up now for the Suns.
I don't know who was supposed to be on him there, but clearly a mistake by the defense.
And Sloan kicks to Stuckey. 26 seconds left in the third quarter. The jump hook again, Indiana. 19 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Thornton dishes to Morris. Kicks it to Knight. With one on the clock. That misses. Would have counted had it gone in. Sunday. We're at the end of the third. The Suns trailing. E.J. Tucker is out there with Markieff Morris. And it's Green. Then there's Bledsoe. And it's Wright in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's who's out there for Phoenix. He dishes it to Morris. 6 to shoot. Here's Bledsoe. And good on the basket. Brooking. Bledsoe's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for Phoenix. The Pacers shooting a smooth 58% from the field. Everything going according to plan for them on that end. Hibbert with the screen. It's tipped. The jump hook. Rebounded by Tucker.
Boy, he should have made that one. He had plenty of cushion between himself and the defender.
Bledsoe against George. Wright with a screen on George. Bledsoe kicks to Wright. Good, and Bledsoe gets the assist. And the Suns lead by 2.
And they're beginning to fall apart a little bit defensively, especially inside.
Well, that's 4 straight buckets now at the rim.
Here's West. Dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
What a great battle these teams are waging today.
Yeah, you get the feeling, Steve, the game could swing on just 1 or 2 plays down the stretch.
Right to pass to Bledsoe. Lays it in without an inch of room around him.
All the points these defenders are allowing inside is inexcusable. That's 5 baskets in a row, and they've all been practically lay-ins.
Yeah, they've got to harden and toughen up down there, guys.
Outside, George. 8 feet away. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
You know, the league doesn't always update players' heights after they enter the league. Paul George, 6'10", after a late transfer following his rookie season in the NBA.
And Paul George with great athleticism and fluidity at his side.
Yeah, he makes it really look easy. He's a very gifted athlete, extremely quick. Not only a foot, but his hands are quick too. Not just a scorer or defender. I mean, he's got a chance to be one of the best do-it-all players in the league as he continues to grow as a passer and ball handler. And rebounding, he's one of the best at his position right now in the league. Well, you look at Patrick Beverley, and I think he embodies the phrase Chicago tough. And he's relatively unknown growing up and hooping in the playgrounds of West Chicago. He's always played the game with an edge, though, and that served him well as an NBA player.
All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Yes, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Jeff Hornacek as he addressed his team. He told them, guys, we're getting bogged down in the half court. Let's get out and run, see what's available in early offense. If there's nothing there, we can always back it out and run our sets. Good advice, Kevin.
Ariza outside. Hibbert with a screen for Ariza. Nobody near George. Gets the three-pointer to fall. They got on this roll a while ago, and they just haven't looked back.
Well, Beverly learned pressure defense back in high school as the lead guard in the 2-2 press. To prepare his team to play that way, his coach had them running stairs, running skills nonstop for an hour every day. And Beverly still fanatical about his conditioning.
The Pacers have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Hibbert inside. Guarded by Wright. They grab their own miss. Out of bounds. Phoenix takes possession.
Man, I don't know what happened right there. He just basically walked out of bounds.
Suns trail by 3. And so Patrick Beverly, taken in the second round in 2009, caused the final cut of training camp by the Miami Heat. He spent the next 5 years playing in Greece and in Russia.
You're right, Kevin. Those are physical leagues where they allow a lot of contact. His defense was how he survived. And even now, that's his bread and butter. That's how he plays. He defends. Outside, George. Dishes it to Beverly. Back to George. It's stolen by Green. Here's Tucker. Misses from short range.
You know, they haven't been able to open up a big lead, but the rebounds are starting to add up for them. They may be able to pull away a little bit.
Yeah, they've been doing the dirty work inside, Steve, playing a very tough brand of basketball.
Back to Ariza. Indiana moving the ball over. Pocket 6. And the foul called on Markieff Morris. That's his third foul of the game. Brandon Knight is checked in for Gerald Green. Hibbert with a screen on Woodson. Kicks it out to Ariza. Three-pointer, and that one's good. And the Pacers lead by 4. There's 6 points on consecutive three balls. They're finding holes in this defense.
It should be easy to correct, though, if you start making the right rotations defensively.
Bledsoe outside. .143 left in the fourth quarter. Tucker dishes to Morris. Mr. Bledsoe, just 5 to shoot. Oh, trying for it, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Pacers will take it. 1:29 left in the fourth quarter. Beverly with the ball. He feeds it to George. The pass to West. Uses the glass to finish the lane. Now it's a 6-point Pacer lead. The defense has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
Boy, I'd like to know how many of their attempts have come from inside 5 feet. It seems like everything is right at the rim.
George against Knight. And there's the feed to Wright. Sinks it. And now they trail by just 4.
You know, if you were only looking at the way he's played offensively, you'd think his team would be ahead.
Hibbert with a screen on Bledsoe. And Beverly gets to Ariza. West setting the pick for Ariza. Now here's Beverly. Guarded by Bledsoe. Just 5 to shoot. High post try. And it's Beverly missing. And you know why he was open there. They didn't commit too much defense to him, and you can see why. He has trouble making that shot. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Tucker can't get it to go. And that's an intentional foul.
Smart foul there. You've got to try to extend the game.
Yeah, it's still close, but they're fighting that clock as much as the score right now. He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. And that trip coming up empty, missing both. And the Suns call time here. They're down by 4.
There's 14 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. What do you think, guys?
And this one is far from over. If they can get a quick score here and then a fast foul as well.
Tell you what, free throws become tougher with the game on the line, so a few missed ones here, and they could get right back in it.
Right for three. So a close game sees Indiana take this one. Clark, it was anybody's game right to the very end.
Yeah, it was. The coaches happy.